Other coin touched the resistance line we have been aiming for since yesterday, this one. So let's see what's going on with it today. Good morning, traders. We are back with Cardano coin and update on the Cardano coin. So straight to the point, taking a look on a daily chart, we can see that currently ADA coin is experiencing a nice pullback since it touched nicely this resistance line. Not so nicely as we have been waiting for, but still the wick touched, and last time we touched with the wick the same resistance line, we have been going for a small correction movement towards the support zone here. So looking at historically, this resistance line has been working pretty nicely, and now that we have touched this zone, we see that price is getting weaker, although again we touched just with a wick. Now consider the fact as well that we are still in overbought market with the RSI, and currently we are testing this yellow zone here. Once we see a breakdown, there is potential of slightly downward movement, so we won't see potentially any more price movement near this zone, but we won't tell you that it's like mandatory that we won't see it. So the game plan for now would be something like this, with the basically risk and reward ratio 1:2. Now, also looking on a Bollinger Band side, from this tunnel we see that it is exploding pretty heavily, and we have been teasing this overbought zone here. Hold this zone a little bit here as well, and massively here for now. So usually when we are near these zones here, price likes to go for a retest to the middle line of Bollinger Bands, which is this zone. Now, considering the fact that we have touched this resistance line here, price is moving slightly now to the lower zones, and the the middle line of Bollinger Bands is actually more than half the way towards the lower zone, support zone, this one. There is a very high likelihood of reaching this zone before, I think, like maybe Friday or Thursday, maybe even in the next 2 days. But this is just a speculation. Now, what we want to see is further weakness kicking here in, which would be movement to this zone. So we want to see a price, so the daily candle to close at least at 34 cents. And once we see the next daily candle to close again in red, we are going to look for a potential short position here. Now, in order not to like miss this opportunity, there is also a potential for DKing this position with multiple entries, but we won't do it for now. Now let's go on a 4-hour chart as well, and what a beautiful view. So straight we see how nicely it has been moving to the lower zones, step by step by step and step, moving towards this Bollinger Bands middle line. Now, looking at RSI as well, let's zoom in here. We see that price actually had a correctional movement, so it went for a crossover of this yellow line, and we are back in the regular zones of the RSI. Now, Bollinger Bands has been also slightly in overbought zone, but as of now, we won't consider this as a confirmation or anything at all, as it's been pretty choppy recently. Now, EMAs have been slightly going up. Second moving average is bullish. The middle line of Bollinger Bands is in a bullish trend as well, as you can see. Now we need to see a potential crossover here. So once we see this nice crossover, which is again $34, and as we told you on a daily chart, so let's go back here, we want to see price securing this zone. So this zone will be the 4 hours Bollinger Bands middle line. Once we witness a crossover here, there is a high likelihood of reaching this lower side of the Bollinger Bands, which is 32 cents basically. Now 32 cents would be 32, let's move it here. So this zone here, now small, very small support zone, and also a point of weakness on the other coin as well, as you can see here. Now once we reach this zone, the next pit stop would be this 200 EMA and the middle line of Bollinger Bands as well. So overall game plan is pretty simple. We see a potential movement of, as we told you already, towards this support zone here, and the daily candle is already doing its job. Same goes for 4-hour charts. Still moving slightly down. Now, so this is our view on another coin, and thank you for watching this technical analysis update, and as always, stay disciplined with your strategies and trade safely. For more insights, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and see you on the next session.